Hey guys, it's your buddy Rome. Today we're going to take a look at this really cool little tabletop dolly. This is going to allow you to get some unique shots when you're capturing video with a smartphone or mirrorless camera, some even DSLRs, video cameras, whatever the case it may be. What's unique about this little dolly, guys, is that it is battery powered. It has 3 speeds. You have the ability to switch it between 2 different modes, forward and reverse. On this side here, as you guys can see, we have our input here for our USB, micro USB. Your on and off switch will be found right here. You have these really nice little rubberized wheels, and it does come with a replacement wheel. If you look closely here in the front, you can kind of see how everything is constructed. You have these additional rubber wheels inside here. So if you wanted to put this on a track, like from a slider track, you'd be able to mount this on that track as well. You can also move this a little bit forward if necessary, and you have the Allen keys here, type screws to adjust the intensity or the tightness of these arms. Now on this side, as you guys might be able to see here, you have some markings, and these markings are going to determine how this device works. So if you wanted to go in a straight line, you would just line these two up like so, and then your little dolly will travel in a straight line. I'll demonstrate that here in a second. This little ball head mount that comes with this kit, which is really nice. You also will receive this as well. Now this is a 1/4-20, and it also has a larger size if you wanted to mount this directly onto a camera, depending on the type of camera mount you have. It does have a little hole right here that allows you to tighten this down with a little washer onto one of these different holes right here at the base of your dolly. You get a remote. The remote's going to give you control over the dolly as well, as far as the speed, pause, play, reverse, and forward control with this little remote. You also receive a micro USB cable. Really nice design there. And like I said, you'll receive a spare tire and the Allen key that you'll need if you decide to tighten this down. I do recommend that you tighten it down. All right, guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of video showing you guys some of the cool things that you can do with this. All right, so the first thing you'd want to do would be to attach this screw here. And you can hand tighten that at first, and then you can take your Allen key and you're just going to insert it in this little hole, and then you're just going to tighten it up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be gorilla tight, just enough where it won't, loosen up. Then what you can do is add your ball head mount, and that just screws on like so. Now, of course, to mount a camera or a smartphone, you may need an additional accessory, something like a phone holder. Now, what I do recommend that you always have your camera or your phone front facing, where the majority of the weight is going to be over these 2 wheels, and that'll most likely prevent it from tipping over. All right, so let's say we wanted this to travel in a straight line. All you would have to do, as I said before, is to line these 2 points up right here. You're going to turn your power on. You're going to pick your speed. So right now we're going to take this down to the lowest speed, just so you guys will be able to see what's going on. I'm going to set this right here. Then I'm going to grab the remote. The remote does come with the battery, and you will need to open it up and take the little plastic tab out. So at this point, we're just going to hit play. And then, of course, you can reverse that. And of course, you can pause it. Okay, so all of those controls are being done from this little remote. Again, play, reverse, pause, and you can also increase the speed from here as well. So if we take it up to 3, you guys see now it moves much faster. So it really just depends on the type of shot that you're trying to achieve. Now, some of the other functions you can do is like an orbit shot. So you can take these, and let's say we're going to bring this in to about here. And let's say we had a product that we wanted this to orbit around. So we could take our little project. Now we're assuming that our camera is, focused in on this project. And now what we can do is we can just hit our play, go in the opposite direction. And that would allow the camera to orbit pretty much around whatever your project is going to be, whatever your object is going to be. So you can just have your camera just rotate around that object. Now, you also have the ability to use this for things like 360. So let's say you wanted to do some time lapse. Now, this is not going to be probably perfect for time lapse. It'll be more acute to using it to show environmental like rooms and things like that, because I think this is moving just a little too fast for 360, but I'll give you guys an idea. So I'm lining these two lines up where you see they meet right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit the play button. And you notice now it's just going to stay in place and just spin in a circle. So if you were using this, you know, to show off a room at a wedding or conference or something like that, especially if you're going to be recording video, you know, this is ideal for something like that. Super cool. Now, if you want to do push-in shots, I'm going to show you the last feature. Let's say this little guy here is what we want to move in on. So let's just go ahead and move this back real slow. And let's check our speed on this guy. So we have this all the way up to 3. So let's bring that all the way down to 1. And we're just going to set it up so that the camera would be able to record, hit play, and then your camera would move in towards your subject. Or maybe if you want to do a pull-out style shot, just reverse that and record. Okay, so like I said, guys, this is an excellent little device when it comes to being creative, when it comes to, you know, creating different types of content for your projects, whatever they may be. It is lightweight. It is mostly metal. The shell here is plastic, but pretty much everything else on this is metal with these rubberized tires. I think this will be a great option for a lot of people who are creating content. All right, guys, it's been Rome with Rome Knows Tech, and I just want to do a quick video showing you guys a new device that I have here in the studio for really small projects, you know, especially when I'm working with small objects and I want to be able to do unique shots with those objects. I think this is going to be an excellent tool. All right, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace. I'm out.